mysticoraclemary, and welcome to my live oracle read. Now, if you haven't already, know what this live is about. This is about live timeless oracle reading. So whenever you watch this, it is the best time. So let's get started by doing a mantra. Esitoma sadgamaya Damasoma Jyotirgamaya Rityurman Ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hope you all are having a great start to your weekend. It's still Friday, so happy Friday. And if it's Saturday already, woohoo! Good thing you made it for another day of living this human experience and having fun and trying to enjoy a 3-day holiday, especially if you're in the US, because Labor Day is on Monday. So yeah, woohoo! So in this timeless live oracle readings, I'll be doing at least 8 oracle readings for the collective. And if there's any questions in the live or before this live, I'll be doing those readings as well. So if I do a reading for you, timestamps are going to be down below in the description box and comment area. And so are the collective readings as well. I'll be doing a timestamp to the start of those as well. Let's see. Now, if you enjoy your reading and the reading resonates with you and you want to give me a gift, you can give me a gift by tipping me at my PayPal, and that link is down in the description box, okay? If not, I'm glad to help you as well. Let's see. Also, don't forget that there's other timeless oracle readings available on my channel, okay? They're in a special playlist, and you can see that on my channel as well. Anything else you guys need to know? Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It greatly helps the analytics, the algorithm, if you like this video, so that way it gets bumped up so other people can be able to see it and whatnot. And it helps also my channel. Now, I'm going to go into the 8 questions to see if this live is that can help you and whatnot. So the first reading is about what is the status about your love interest, okay? Second question is about completion, how to move towards completion of your desires. Third question is about mastering worry and focusing on moving forward. Fourth question is also for the collective, and that is reconnecting in matters of love in order to have victories in your romantic relationships, okay? Fifth question is about the viewers that want a new relationship, so we're going to be doing a reading about that. Sixth question is how can the viewers open up with confidence in whatever situation you are in. Seventh question is reclaiming your personal power and inner strength in any given situation. Eighth question will be about releasing any old feelings of envy and lack whenever your thoughts or emotions come up about that stuff, okay? So those are going to be the 8 questions for the collective in order to help you guys out in your journey whenever you watch this. And before we start on the collective readings, I was left a question by SG. So SG, you are up. You left the comments, went on a date weeks ago, and now I'm confused. He's interesting. I like him so far, but there's also a long time person around who I feel drawn to take a chance with. Not sure where to put my focus. Help. All right, so I came up with something simple, a reading for SG, and I'll give you a timestamp to your question, SG, your reading pretty much. Make sure you check it out down in the description box or the comment area, okay? So here we go. We're going to start on SG's Oracle reading. If there's anybody popping in and popping out of this live, you can leave one question per person, okay? And we'll go from there, okay? And leave you a timestamp, answer your question, all right? So here we go, SG. Give me one card. Is SG going to have a happy, long-lasting relationship with the person they went out with on the date weeks ago? Second card, is SG going to have a happy, long-lasting relationship with the long-time person SG is drawn to? Third card, advice. Fourth card, outcome. Thank you. First card, strategy. Second card, magician in the mirror. Third card, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Fourth card, patience. All right, so I'm going to clarify with the romance angels, the first and second card. Okay, SG, please clarify strategy. With the first card, second card, clarify magician in the mirror. Thank you. We got new love. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. Second card, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. All right. And bottom deck, you got romantic feelings. All right. This can be very simple, SG, if you want it to be. So if you start getting in a mental prison about it, your advice here is to give yourself that time and space to figure out how you feel about these two people. Now, will it lead to a long-lasting relationship with both these people? You have to have a strategy for the first person in order to have this. You got to pick one person, just put it that way, SG. You got to pick that one person. So you got to ask yourself, who you're really drawn to, and pick that one person, the first person or second one, because they're both willing to have that long-lasting relationship with you. I feel like the first person, you're going to need to get to know better to see if whether or not you have romantic feelings about them. Then second person, you get caught up in a mental prison and you're needing to take charge to see whether or not the person that you're drawn to even has a romantic feel for you. I feel like here in the outcome, it says patience, okay? Because I feel whoever you are drawn to, you need to step back and see if they're willing to come and talk with you. There's certain things you're needing to heal from, SG, and that's getting in a mental prison about these two things. So ask yourself, give yourself time away from these two people. Go out with friends. Spend some time. If you don't want to go out with friends, spend some time by yourself, because you make the best decisions when you're balanced, okay? If this puts you in a mental prison, you're needing to do some self-care to get yourself rebalanced. So have you been eating well? Meditation, using your spirituality, religion to come back into balance. Because whatever you choose is going to be correct in regards to choosing the first or second person. but I really feel it's the first person more likely than the second person. Because it feels like every single time you are drawn to the second person, it really gets you stuck in a mental prison, feeling like you have no options of what to do. And if you're feeling like you have to do most of the work in order for them to talk with you, I think you know the answer here. It has to be both of you putting in the work in order to have a relationship. Anything more about this second person? Clarify more the magician in the mirror. Heartbreak. What got channeled in with the second person at SG, you will know when you guys go out and hang out of whether or not, and like, I mean, hang out is in like getting to know each other, doing an activity with each other, whether or not you guys are, can take it to that next stage. Because I feel like you're needing to get to know him a lot better because you may have things going on financially, and you may see something of a pattern of them not being ready to fully open up to you on a vulnerable sense in order to get to know them on a deep kind of level, you know. But your outcome is patience. So give yourself that time and patience to iron out how you truly feel about the first and second person. I get more of the first person's going to stir up more feelings of romance towards you than the second person. I feel with the first person, you just need to take it one step at a time. And if it were me, and you're saying, well, you know, what would you do if you're in my situation and I, you know, happen to get the same reading as you, I'd choose the first person. But that's my choice. You know how you need to iron out how you really feel about the first and second person, okay, SG? Because I'm not here to walk your walk. You got to walk your own walk, make your own choices, because in order to experience what you need to experience. But my advice is the first person, give yourself that time and patience. If you're going, well, I don't know, and all that stuff, okay? So everybody has a right to choose, okay? You even got at the bottom of the deck romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? That's why you got to have patience with yourself with this. All right, SG, that is your guys' reading. I really hope it helps. Now, we're gonna look at the chat. Hey, I got some interesting people up in my chat being goofballs. All right. Me, oh, hey, what's up, SG? Me and the second person has a past situation I have to heal from. That's why I saw a mental prison, and you free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I don't know the first person yet, but everything makes sense. Thumbs up. Try the first person. I mean, if you want to try the second person, you're going to find out more, and it's going to create more heartbreak when you go out in the community with them. And so that's why the magician in the mirror is there, because it's saying you have the emotional stability, you have the power in order to manifest something different in the situation by removing yourself from this person. We get drawn sometimes by people from the past, or people that feel like we've had past life relationships with. Everybody's our soulmate. It's just, you know, what relationship you are in, you know. But particularly what I'm talking about is that if you have a past history with this person, and they're coming back into your life, it's in order to really see where you are at in regards to your own personal power. It's not saying that you're more or less than them or they're more or less than you. You're trying. What's great about being a human being, we pick our experiences, whether we're conscious or unconscious of it. So be conscious about what kind of experiences you want to have with this person or the new person. And so this is what's great. I love doing these free readings so that way it can get the ball rolling and you doing something different, something better for yourself, instead of getting stuck up in another cycle where you're like, I feel like I've already learned from this experience and I feel like I may get stuck again. So now you can pull yourself out before you get down low and deep into a hole and you're like, someone help me out. You get what I mean? SG wrote, with the person from the past, I feel if I don't give him a full chance, I will miss out. If that's what you want and you want to see, you can do it and have a plan and know your personal power in the situation. He has a choice, you have a choice. If you feel like this is not a romantic relationship that's long term, you'll just know because you'll feel it. Okay? And because he'll be able to put the effort in like you're putting the effort in, you know? And you shouldn't compromise in regards to killing yourself over it and stressing yourself over it. You know, sometimes you need to be direct in your conversations of going, what kind of life do you want? Does it match with your life that you want? And are they willing to put forth the effort like you want to put forth the effort? It has to work both ways, or else it's very hard to carry the relationship on your own, you know. And if you're clearing the slate to try to find out what that is between you and the past person, then find out. It's okay to find out these things. But juggling two people at once and putting yourself in predicament, that's an experience too that some of us need to learn in life. So just make sure that you're doing what you feel is right, because when it comes down to romance and romantic partnership, it's how you should feel, not you being the scientific scientist in the situation, because you're going to like slice it up to bits. So give yourself that one step at a time where you guys do an activity together, you know, and find out, because you guys are doing something fun. And when you create that fun ambiance, that place, then it helps you guys to be able to open up with each other. And if you still feel some kind of weird block with this past person, then you know it's nothing to do with you. Some people are rigid and need to heal too. Okay. SG Road, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, thank you. Remember, you make the best decisions when you balance. Okay. If you don't feel balanced, you feel anxiety and worry, do something that will rebalance you. Okay. Your self-care regimen is what's going to help you through this. Because I can give you all the advice in the world, but if you're unbalanced and you're going in this like freaked out, you know, you'll learn an experience of how to rebalance yourself even through being freaked out. You got to understand, you're stronger than you are. You know, you're going to be able to always find your way. And it's been proven time and time again, we always find our way, you know. So I trust you that you're going to do what's right for you, and you need to trust yourself too, okay? So big hug to SG. Let me know how it goes, because I will be here to support you in whatever you choose, okay? Just so you know, you can never choose something wrong or right. You're just making a choice to live whatever experience that is, okay? All right. We had some people really talking in the chat, and then message retracted. Then I had this silly question, not question, from somebody, do a trick. I don't do tricks, but I do help people out though. But thanks for leaving a comment in the chat like that. It's so silly. All right. Now we can go into the collective readings, okay? So the first one is, let's see, we're going to be using the energy deck. Shuffle it. Okay, the first question, what is the status about the viewer's love interest? Okay, give me the first card of what action is the love interest going to take towards the viewers whenever they watch this. Second card is their feelings towards you viewers whenever you watch this. Third card is what advice towards my viewers in the situation to have a victory. Fourth card is what is the outcome for the viewers and their love interests whenever they watch this. Thank you. Ooh, appreciation. Nice. Second card, adjacent possibilities. Third card is Angel of Balance. Not bad. Fourth card is the Garden and the Gate. So, viewers, this is about your love interests. So what you need to know about them is that their actions towards you is they're going to be showing gratitude, okay, about what you've done for them and that appreciation. Very cool. Second card is meaning like their feelings towards you whenever you watch this. What got channeled in from the adjacent card is they're open to getting to know you. They see a lot of possibilities with you, okay, in regards to romance. A lot of things are opening up in regards to their feelings for you, okay? So what got channeled in, no need to worry. Give yourself that time. If you're worrying and stressing about your love interest, make sure you do some self-care to help yourself out, okay? In order to make sure you're balanced, emotionally balanced. Because when you're emotionally balanced, you're able to get through anything in life, okay? Especially growing through anxiety and worry. And what's great is that we all go through it in order to understand how to rebalance. So it's your time, and it doesn't make us, any of us, more or less when we are off balance, okay? That's in your advice. The outcome is great because when it comes down to both of you, you guys are going to be going through two transformations in order to try to get out of your comfort zone, okay? Especially with you both, you know, spending time at home. And it's okay to spend time at home. But if you guys want to get together and get to know each other, there has to be action, okay? And courting. So it's okay if you're a guy and a guy, if you want to court each other, you know, this is your green light to start courting the person that you have a love interest in. Now, if I'm talking to a guy and a girl, okay, hey dude, it's time to start courting her. Green light, okay? If you're freaking yourself out about it, that means you really care about this person, okay? It means that you are trying to navigate and grow through perfectionism and overanalyzation, okay? So part of getting out of your comfort zone is literally saying that, oh, I need to snap out of it because I'm overanalyzing and growing through perfectionism, and this is part of it in order to get out of my comfort zone. Ta-da! Ding ding, you know? If I'm talking to a girl and hey girl, if you needed that green light, time to go for her, okay? Because now it's your time to start getting out of your guys' comfort zone, whether I'm talking to someone gay, straight, bisexual, whatever, okay? To each their own, meaning you get to choose whatever you want in your spiritual path, what you want in your life, and then also your sexuality, okay? So it's not a bad outcome because you both are getting out of your comfort zone in order to meet up, get to know each other a lot better than what you have been, okay? You and your love interest. Yay! Ooh, caring connections. Yes, it is possible. So yes, you and your love interest can have a relationship, is what I mean. All right, we're going to need the karma deck for this next question. And the second question is for the collective, how to move towards a completion of the viewer's desires by using the karma deck, please. Thank you. Neptune. Woo, the sun. Pluto. Saturn. And we're going to stop right there. So if you haven't already know, I give you guided actions and what to keep in your spirit. So that way, well, you get to finally have movement towards completing your desires, okay? Whatever those are. So please make the immediate actions of yielding is the only way by going slow and acting like a leader when you do this. Do not give up because you must wait before you can, okay? Because what's getting channeled in through these cards is that you're needing to come up with a plan, okay? And how you can move forward without any hesitation or fear by being balanced, knowing your own power, and making practical steps by going slow instead of going gung-ho, yeehaw, you know what I mean? Keeping your spirit, inspire others with how you demonstrate how to resurrect yourself when you get down and out or depressed about how you want to move towards completion of your desires and be realistic about it. So, if you start getting down and out or depressed, you need to get yourself up saying, if I take it one step at a time towards whatever I'm trying to complete in my desires, whether it's getting out of bed, stop thinking negatively by saying to yourself, it's going to work out. Let's take it one step at a time, eating, having a shower, getting a little bit of cardio in, some kind of exercise, you get what I mean? And then doing something creative. Also get yourself out of depression, whether it's music, arts, song, dance. Sometimes just letting yourself smile or giving yourself time to pray to the divine, meditation, what's going to do you good. You just know what it is that's going to do you good to resurrect yourself when you get down and out or depressed, okay? Because when you do this, you don't have a bad outcome. And you're going to take a moment to really see what works for you to transform and what you want to create, which is great. So the physical outcome here is through your creations on a physical front, resulting from the power of transformation that you're going to put into this, you're going to have discoveries. And pay attention to any synchronicity, signs, or symbols while you are creating. It's going to be so cool because through your transformation and what you want to create here and your whatever your desires are, it's like you're uncovering treasure within inside you of how you really feel about what you want to create here on a deep soul level and how much joy it's going to bring to you. It's like an excitement here that's going to come in the outcome. On a spiritual outcome, you're going to have that power of love in order to purify and resurrect yourself when you get down and out or depressed, and it's getting channeled in a divine genius to experiment of solutions and how to bring about your desires to completion. So what's getting channeled in, give yourself that time and space. Okay? You're going to love what you discover about yourself and what you desire. Okay? Very cool. So heads up with all that. I'm going to shuffle this and then we'll go on to crap. I'm going to move this real quick because I dropped a card and I don't want to headbang my freaking thing because it's pretty close. I want to headbang you guys and then get a freaking knot on my forehead. That's going to suck. All right, so we're going to bring out the moon card while every one of the cards end up falling. That's my luck, right? Not bad. I'm going to need the moon deck for this next one. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times and then we're going to get started. So how do the viewers master worry and focus on moving forward whenever they watch this? Thank you. A new start is coming, new moon. They're like, woohoo! No more Stucksville. All right, so I'm going to give you an extended message to this because this is about finally getting your way. You're like, really? Especially about what you're wanting to have. So I'm going to give you the extended messages to this. New start is coming. New moon. So you're going to be going on a new cycle here out of that worry into focusing now. So this is a good time if you don't have a journal or if you have a piece of paper, please write it down, okay? So this will help you in case you need to refocus if you're getting that worry again, all right? And always have forward movement. So something to say to yourself, viewers, when you're dealing with worry and wanting to focus. I'll see it when I believe it. So you got to feel it, okay? Next message is a new start is on its way, viewers. Next message, you will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Next message, your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. So you're going to have to remind yourself about that, okay? When you start to getting worried, going, it's working well, we're taking one step at a time. Hey, we're doing something better and something different, okay? So that way we're not stuck in a mental prison anymore. Woohoo! Last message, forget about the past. Woohoo! Okay? Those are your messages in order to master worry and focus on moving forward, right? It can be that easy, but what makes it very difficult if we start overdoing it with, because we can come up with 1,000 different conclusions, millions of conclusions of us giving into worry, but you needing to see it in a different way where if you start talking with yourself in such a different way or meditation, that can be the very thing that rebalances you, okay? And making sure you breathe. Because we forget sometimes that taking a nice breath, focusing on your breath too, can also rebalance you as well, okay? Some different things that some people didn't know, and if you did know, that's great. Okay, fourth question. That is, fourth question, how can the viewers reconnect in matters of love in order to have victories in their relationships whenever they watch this? Pause in your journey. I'm going to give you a gift first, and then I'll tell you the extended message, okay? So first, the gift. Cheers. Can I have water? Number 7. So this gift is called comfort and peace, okay? So that way you can reconnect to yourself, come at home with inside you, that's that love, in order to have victories in your relationships, okay? So create a worry-free space that is comfortable, soft blankets, cushions, candlelight, warm herbal teas, soothing music. Rest your mind, viewers, body, and soul. Pause in your journey. Return to this space at least twice a day for a period of 7 days or until the next full moon to help your mind and your soul heal. Give space for the world around you to make the changes needed for when you are ready, viewers, to reemerge into the rest of your life's journey, okay? So this card is pause in your journey, okay? So when this card is drawn, viewers, this is your extended message, okay, now. So when this is drawn, it may feel like life has been split down the middle. The corresponding card is the traditional tower if it was the tarot card, but this is an oracle card, okay? This process can be traumatizing and painful, but all meaningful change comes after a time of great destruction, viewers, a clearing out of the old and making way of the new. Just like volcanoes and earthquakes will violently rock the planet to create new continents, cataclysmic and destructive events in your personal life will bring new opportunities for growth and evolution. So the act of purging makes way for the eventual new path of action. However, a quiet period of breakdown and decay is essential for the regeneration and rebirth on every level, physical, mental, and spiritual. So the man in this card, viewers, is torn asunder, but the flowers of inspiration are slowly blooming around him and within him as he pauses in his journey. So take peace and solstice right now, viewers. Wait before you make your next move. New developments are ahead. A sign will appear like the bird poised on this man's knee in this card. It is drinking the nectar to pollinate. You and your life are growing and becoming, okay? That's what it looks like. All right. Now, I hope that helps, viewers. Big hugs. Now we're going to move on to the next question. And that's the 5th question. This is for viewers that want a new relationship, okay? So we're going to look into it. So that way for some of you, in order to know that you have hope now. So, give me the first card of what new romantic relationship situation that is coming towards the viewers in the next 3 months whenever you watch this. Give me the second card of what energy will their new romantic love be in towards the viewers when they meet each other face to face whenever they watch this. Third card is what advice towards the viewers in the situation to have a victory. Fourth card is what is the outcome for the viewers and their romantic love whenever they watch this. Thank you. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. The man holding the heart. The community. Last card, heartbroken. Caring connections, you need to see that as well. I'm going to clarify the outcome, and that is broken heart. Before I say anything, please clarify broken heart. Thank you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive in the highest energy of all. Okay? All right. So, viewers, you wanting that new relationship. So how you guys are going, how your new romantic relationship situation is going to come towards you in the next 3 months, viewers, is there's going to be communication, especially when you go out and about in the community. I even get online, okay? Like even through texts, emails, stuff like that, okay, is what's getting channeled in as well. Now, what energy is this new romantic love going to be in towards you? This is a person that is emotionally stable. They're all about their knowing how they feel, okay, and their emotions, okay. This is a person, too, that is connected with their family guy or girl, okay. This is a person that loves to be creative. So they're going to be creative in order to get to know you. This is a person, too, that is going to go with the flow of things, okay? This is not a person that's going to be fast with you, all right? So heads up with that. So your advice here to get a victory is being playful, showing that you're interested by compliments. Like, you know, that's part of flirting. Like, you look handsome. You look, or if you're dealing with a girl, you look beautiful. On what you're wearing and that, and you smell really good. That kind of stuff, okay? Or you have beautiful eyes. You got a beautiful smile. You have an awesome sense of humor. Holy crap, I like that stuff too. We got a lot in common. And then even showing, like, you know, trying to hold their hand, play with their fingers a little bit, you know. This is showing that, you know, it's okay for them to be in your bubble, you know. You're not in a bubble, you know. That you guys can be really good friends, and then, or just like friendly with each other. You get what I mean? and that it will build that foundation one step at a time as you guys go and get to know each other. Because I feel as though you may have, there may be a heartbreak here because of the fact that you're wanting this so much, because someone is literally, showing you interest that I don't know if I'm talking to somebody that's used to doing it alone all the time, going it alone in life and that. But just so you know, we're never alone. We're all connected, no matter if you think you're so independent or not. It's okay to lean on them, talk with them one step at a time and stuff, seeing if they want to do anything over the weekend, or you get what I mean. Because the outcome is heartbreak. And I feel as though is that the only reason why there's heartbreak, you may feel like you guys are just can be friends. And it's okay to be friends, if that's what it leads to. But you will know for sure, because I feel like as though there's not enough openness here. Meaning like you only scratch the surface with this new romantic relationship, and you're needing to still take it one step at a time, getting to know them. Okay. So it's okay to start learning how to open up again as you start dating, especially with this new romantic love. Now I can ask the question, what is the long-term longevity of this new romantic love that the viewers will meet in the next 3 months? Thank you. It will lead to a lot of you both having really good time. Okay. Where you're having playfulness with each other and getting to know each other. I'm going to clarify playfulness. You got to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Ooh, I was about to drop everything on the floor. And it's not a bad sign when there's playfulness, okay, of the long-term longevity. That means you both are happy in a long-term way, okay? Please clarify playfulness. Thank you. Yes, there is stability here, okay? You got the first chakra, Archangel Michael. That's long-term stability here, all right? So you got to ask yourself, if you're willing to have that patience to do it one step at a time with this person and go with the flow, because it will lead to a lot of happiness and a lot of stability with this new romantic partner in these next 3 months, okay? That you'll meet them. All right? So heads up with all of that. Had to do some digging with that, but it was well worth it, especially if you're really wanting to know about that new relationship, okay? Now let's do the karma deck for number 6, okay? See how the battery life is going. Yeah, we still got more than half the battery, so we'll do good with this one. All right, number 6, how can the viewers open up with confidence whenever they watch this? Thank you. First chakra, the first house. Dun, dun, dun. The 8th house. We'll stop right there. So in this part, I give you guided actions and what to keep in your spirit. So that way, well, you can open up with confidence. I will also, this is the first pick, and then I'll do the second pick next in order to help you in a different way in order to open up with confidence, okay? So this is the first pick, and if you want to pick this, it's great, or if you want to do both, that's great too. So please make the immediate actions to do it your own way, viewers, by taking the lead. and use other people's resources. And what's getting channeled in order to nurture yourself, okay? So how do you get confidence? You have to find clarity first. Meditation, balance, you get what I mean? In order to be clear-minded, in order to be confident to move forward. What's the next practical step, okay? You want to become with a plan of going, okay, since I know now what gives me balance, I need to make sure that I have a good self-care regimen so I can keep this momentum going of moving forward, okay? Keeping your spirit immediately as if it was a life or death issue, okay? All right. So you don't have a bad outcome because you're going to be using that intuition and healing overanalyzation, which is great because we all got to realize we all overanalyze things in order to learn how to heal that, rebalance, and all that good stuff. So it doesn't make us more or less. So here's the outcome. And a physical outcome to you opening up with confidence and healing stuff. You're going to be taking that lead on a physical front and being pressed by taking that lead, resulting from the discoveries that you made, uncovering secrets within inside you because you use that power of transformation in order to create here something new through indecision, which is not a bad outcome. On a spiritual outcome, you create that new self-confidence, a genius to experiment with purifying yourself when you get down and out or depressed by using that power of love within inside you. And you're going to get a spiritual upgrade too, because you're going to learn how to trust your own psychic knowledge, how you feel to get through not feeling confident anymore. Sweet. So heads up with all that. Now I'm going to ask the question again for the second pick in order to open up with confidence. All right, so how can the viewers open up with confidence whenever they watch this? Cute. Medicine of butterfly 𝐼ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ. So I'm going to give you a healing process. And I think the extended message at the end. All righty. Number 6. All right. So butterfly takes us out of our seriousness and into childlike joy. Is there something, viewers, that you used to love to do when you were a child? ? Is there some activity that makes you feel healthy, like childlike, perhaps laughing, or funny animal videos, or even going for a walk in nature? ? Coloring in or putting a hula hoop out of the back wardrobe ? Or playing drums on the pots and pans ? Singing and dancing in your lounge room ? So take some time to be with your inner child, viewers, your inner child self, and be engaged completely in the present moment. So when you are ready, viewers, say this prayer aloud. I give thanks for the sacred soul medicine of butterfly 𝐼ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ, to the ever-renewing power of life. I honor all that I have been through, for it has brought me to this moment. Now, I am strong, wise, compassionate, and empowered. I accept life And I am ready for the rebirth that is happening now in my own soul and in the world. May divine love support successful transitions for our world. May all beings move into love, freedom, peace, and happiness. I embrace this moment, so be it. You have completed your healing process, viewers, and you can say this at any time, but make sure you have that childlike joy, even if it's being silly and dancing around to whatever music you want to listen to. Especially the ones that you keep secret and you're like, oh, I don't listen to Taylor Swift or whatever. And then you go start dancing around in front of or getting out of the shower or singing in the shower. Ain't no one got to know about your little secret, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, just as long as you're making yourself, well, feel happy, about doing things like that. Because we get caught up in the world sometimes, so come back to home with yourself by making yourself smile and laugh, okay? All right, Big Hugs viewers, let's move on to the next one. Shuffle it a couple of times and then we'll get started. Cut it a couple times. There we go. All right, number 7 is how can the viewers reclaim their personal power and inner strength in any situation whenever they watch this? 7th house in Libra. We're going to stop right there. So I give you guided actions to take. I want to keep in your spirit with this one, okay? So please make the immediate action in regards to your personal power and inner strength in any given situation. As you're being fair with yourself in the whatever situation you're in, okay? Whether it's with others or just, with yourself. Because you can't do anything fair with anybody if you're not fair on yourself first, okay? So get a fair deal, okay, in regards to balance, partnerships, whatever, whatever that situation is. Keeping your spirit to be diplomatic with yourself so you can be diplomatic with others, especially relationships, okay? So when you do this, you don't have a bad outcome, all right? I'll give you your outcome here in a bit. So thank you for your patience. Your outcome is this. So when you are reclaiming your personal power and inner strength in a situation, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to grow through anxiety and worry, okay? You're going to feel the reactions within inside you of that growth, because you're also growing through perfectionism and overanalyzation, because resulting from you being honest and having the strength to do something different by taking the lead to do something different. And that's an awesome realization, growth, and more opportunities are going to happen now because of you doing something different like this, okay? So not a bad outcome. On a spiritual outcome, not only are you nurturing and growing out of anxiety and worry, but you're healing that overanalyzation and perfectionism, and you're going to have energies to meet the challenge. And what's getting channeled in, and then some. It's like when you heal from this, you're going to see how much life force energy was drained when there was this stuff going on, and what you needed to heal in order to have that realization to take it to the next level of going, okay, now I know if I ever get into perfectionism, overanalyzation, anxiety, and worry, I know how to do it different now. And you'll know how to do it different because you'll go through your own self-care protocol and what makes you balance, okay? Rest, rejuvenation, stuff like that, okay? If you guys ever need a list of things that can make you balance, just comment down below. Or even just leaving a comment for somebody else and how to rebalance. That's really great too, because we're all healers in different kinds of genres and different kinds of ways. And that just be reasonable, okay, in regards to how you rebalance, all right, with yourself, and if you want to share that knowledge with somebody else, okay? That's that reading, so really hope it helps. Now the last part of this reading, and that is with the Earth Warrior card and the Key card. Shuffle this a couple times and then we'll get started again. Number 8, how can the viewers release old feelings of envy or lack whenever their thoughts or emotions come up about this, whenever they watch this? Thank you. Now we're going to do 2 picks. You can do both or one or the other. So the first pick is Earth Warrior. We're going to clarify with the key deck for the second pick. So please clarify Spirit of the Warrior. Thank you. Pause in your journey. All right. So we're going to do Spirit of the Warrior first. I'll give you a gift with both of these. And the extended message as well. Okay, so cheers. We're going to do some water first, and then we'll get started. It's not a long process, but you choose what makes you feel comfortable in whatever process you want to do of the first or second one, or both. 34. All right. I like this one. I mean, I like all the processes, but this one has an extra like fire and what's the word? Empowerment. So when I think about empowerment, it's like a stove being turned up all the way, and it's getting your ass rolling. Excuse my language. All right, so here we go. This is stating your warrior's creed aloud. Okay, so we'll go one step at a time with this. Okay, this is in order to release any old feelings of envy or lack whenever your thoughts or emotions come up of this, okay? So here we go. State your warrior's creed aloud. The enemy shall never grip me. I shall not be overcome. I am led and protected by the greatest of all spirit warriors, who leads love's army. My steps in the world are fierce with compassion and love in action. I waver not, for I am a conqueror over darkness, spirit born, and empowered by the sacred. I embody the truth for which I fight. I am defended, uplifted, and renewed. My hands are ever open to the replenishing power of grace. Great Spirit delivers all necessary might. Divine love's prophecy is read, spoken, and enacted in all realms. If love has not yet won, then the battle is not yet over. And so I rise. and you have completed your healing process in order to release those old feelings of envy or lack, okay? And do this every single time. It really snaps you out of it, you know, if you so feel comfortable in doing it. Now there's the second pick, and that is pause in your journey. Oh, forgot to give you the extended message. 34. So here's the extended message to Spirit of the Warrior. Do not give up, viewers. If you feel hopeless, despair, or defeat, or frustration, and you wonder if it really is all worth it, place your mind in your heart, and your heart in awareness of what is that is inspiring you. Do you feel alone upon your quest? ? Look for the legions of beings in spirit and upon the earth, viewers, that fight alongside you, fearless and ferocious with love. Be uplifted by your own fellow spirit warriors, viewers. Beloved one, feel the joy of their love and unity with you. You have access to the divine power that conquers any obstacle, wins every battle, and secures every victory, okay? So I really hope that helps with the first pick. Now we can move on to the second pick. Number 7. So I'll give you the gift first. All right. It's called Comfort and Peace. Create a worry-free space, viewers, that is comfortable with soft blankets, cushion, candlelight, warm herbal teas, and soothing music. Rest your mind, your body, and your soul. Pause in your journey. Return to this space for at least twice a day for a period of 7 days or until the next full moon. To help your mind and your soul heal, give space for the world around you to make the changes needed for when you are ready to re-emerge into the rest of your life's journey, okay? And I'll give you the extended message to this. So when this card is drawn, it may feel like life has been split in two, viewers. Of course, so this is like a corresponding card of the tarot if it was the Tower. But this is an oracle card, so it's completely different, okay? So in this process can be traumatizing and painful, okay? Because all of the meaningful change comes after a time of great destruction and clearing out of the old to make way for the new. Just like volcanoes and earthquakes will violently rock the planet to create new cataclysms and continents, and destructive events in your personal life, viewers, will bring new opportunities for growth and evolution. The act of purging makes way for the eventual new path of action. However, a quiet period of breakdown and decay is essential, viewers, for regeneration and rebirth on every level, like physical, mental, and spiritual. So this man in this card is torn asunder, but the flowers of inspiration are growing and blooming around him within him, and he pauses in his journey, taking peace and solstice right now, viewers. Wait before you take your next move. New developments are ahead. A sign will appear like the bird poised on this man's knee in the card. It is drinking the nectar to pollinate, and you and your life are growing and becoming, okay? This is how you really grow through envy and lack. You give yourself to really ask yourself, you know, what you need to know. You have all the answers within inside you, and this is that to pause in your journey of more growth and expansion, okay? Through envy and lack, right? So viewers, that is the live. Okay. And after this live, I'm going to do timestamps so that way you can go directly to your guys' reading, because there's going to be like one private one and then the 8 oracle readings for the collective. Okay. So give me at least 5-10 minutes to complete that. Greatly appreciated. Now, here is the update on what's going on with me. I love doing the update too and helping you guys out. So thank you for letting me do that. So what's going on with me is that I'm doing so well in my healing. I'm so freaking happy. So it's been a little bit over a month since I almost died from ketoacidosis, diabetic ketoacidosis, and being septic. And so here's an update from that. So they had to cut out an infection in my right shoulder. Okay. This is for people who didn't know that, and people who do. Thank you guys for listening. And that, again. So they had to cut out an infection in my right shoulder, okay? And because I had a staph infection and I didn't have, since I have an autoimmune disease of Hashimoto's disease, my immune system was out of whack because I also have type 2 diabetes. And I barely had any insulin inside me, let alone probably none. And it made my immune system like totally go to sleep instead of fighting off that infection. So they had to cut out the infection in my right shoulder, and I mean down to the muscle. And now that it's been healing this happened in like, I got out of the hospital around July 23rd or 25th, and I've been healing since then. I had to do a wound vac, and then I just got done with doing, in the wound vac, it's when you have deep like wounds that go 3 inches deep, it brings up all the walls of your skin in that. So you start healing from the inside out. And it's really good because it's just really good in order to heal from those kind of things. And it's great that there's technology about that. And then from that process, I landed up going into when I healed where it's not so far deep, we did fish skin. We put really cool fish skin that's been sanitized and everything. This is fish skin that comes from Iceland from a fish. It's a codfish, I think. And you can see it on YouTube to see what I'm talking about more, because it's used on diabetic wounds, like how I'd have it, and different kind of wounds, but especially on burn victims, where they get to heal like the more of their wound, where they can grow back their own skin and stuff. It helps with that kind of healing process. So now I'm on the last stage where I have to use this really cool, it's a blue sponge. So what they do is put this little thin like layer about this big of blue sponge on the wound, and all I have to do is do like the very first layer of skin, and they put it over it, and what happens is it keeps the wound from getting infected and keeping it clean, and help with the healing process. And then you put a like not gauze, but like an absorbent pad they put on wounds. And so that's what they did, and that's where it's at right there. And so it's been going really good with that. The only thing is that I've had some issues with is being allergic to their tape. Didn't know I was allergic to certain kind of medical tape. So, and how you find out is when you finally freaking use it, and then you realize, oh, wow, I need hypoallergenic kind of tape. And even that could be a pain in the butt, especially if it's not sticky enough. So luckily we found some really good stuff that's not going to make me itch or inflame my wound, because yeah, that can cause issues too. So luckily it didn't cause issues and stuff, and it'll end up working out. And yeah, I'm really gonna miss because we're towards the last stage of it of the transportation people. They do medical transportation to the wound center in Zanesville, Ohio. And the awesome like nurses there and the doctor, they're freaking awesome there in Zanesville. And I was telling the driver, I'm like, if I could give you guys $1 million and like an award, I would give it to you guys because you guys are freaking awesome about what you do. You guys get up early in the morning dealing with not just me, but a shitload of patients and stuff. I was like, "Hey, you guys need that, you know." And they were just really nice and kind, making sure I got what I need. And I was making sure they got what they need because, well, you know what? I told them it's important that they make sure they eat lunch because sometimes they have to eat through lunch or just barely gobble up everything. So if I had to ask anybody, the least you can do, be patient because, we are all able to have lunch. Let them have lunch too, We all got to eat or else we get hangry sometimes. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, definitely thank and be patient with even your doctors and nurses, especially the nurses too, because they deal like when I got out of the wound center this week, because I go every single Friday now, became 3 times a week now to 1 time a week, which I was happy about that. And I got to see that they not only deal with different kind of people, but even prisoners and stuff like that. Yes, even prisoners. So we forget that they go through different kinds of people, even prisoners and people that come from jail and stuff. So yeah. So that's been going really good. And things have been going really good here at the homestead. I'm going to be posting pictures of my garden because that I've been trying to. I'm hoping that I get a good thing of cantaloupe. Is what I did, and also honeydew melons. So I'm really hope that all comes out in time. And we've been having really big sunflowers here. I just love it because even though this is Ohio and stuff, I did really good doing gardens in Arizona. Totally different from here. And I do miss Arizona and some family and friends there. I don't know if I'll ever move up back though. It's just one of those things like, I like seeing all the seasons and everything, especially here in the East Coast. And I've been noticing people in the West Coast, especially Arizona, are having monsoon seasons and stuff. So I miss that kind of too. Seeing the downpour and everything and the thunderstorms is really nice. So this weekend, I put down a thing for if you want to watch movies. Okay, so check it out on my Facebook. Okay, I also posted on my Twitter, which is X. Okay, now. So those links are down in the description box. And if you are pulled in by any politics and that, make sure you have an awesome weekend. Labor Day weekend, all right? Take a break from it so you can come back, with a fresh new outlook. Spend time with your family and friends. Life is too short to get caught up in a mental prison with that, no matter who you want to vote for, okay? Because when you're out of that anxiety and worry, you make the best decisions, okay? Especially about politics, okay? I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining my live, and now we can close it out. Esitoma sadgamaya Dhammasoma jyotirgamaya Rityorman ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guys, have an awesome, blessed weekend and fun, and don't forget to wiggle that butt so it don't go numb. Bye for now.